Something devastating happened from Major League Baseball today, and I don't care what team you support, this is just terrible. As a diehard Mets fan myself, trust me, I know how toxic we can be, but I never am happy to see anyone get injured. I never root for it, and it's just devastating. And for the sport, especially when it's a young, exciting, flashy MVP player that goes down, just makes it all the worse. If you look around the league, it's been mostly pitchers going on the IL for Tommy John related issues and a ton of arm injuries. But now we got another big position player going down in Acuna, and this one sucks the most. We already have Mike Trout out for a few months, and this one's just as bad. It was a freak non-contact injury too, where Acuna was going to third base on the throwback to the pitcher and changed his mind and tried to stumble back in the direction of second, and that's when he went down grabbing his left leg. For about a day or so, all the fans speculated that it was either Achilles or, in this case, which it was, an ACL tear. And unfortunately, it is an ACL tear in the opposite leg of where Acuna had it a couple years ago. It's just tragically ironic for Acuna that it's the same injury on the other leg from a few years ago in Miami when he was jumping up for a ball in the outfield and landed wrong on his right leg. I mean, that is just bizarre to think about. What are the odds 3 years later after tearing his right ACL that he goes out and tears his left one? That's like the equivalent of Aaron Rodgers coming out and tearing his other Achilles this year. And don't get me wrong, Acuna's been struggling this year. He has like a 700 OPS and has not looked good by any means, especially considering what he did last year. But we're like a month or two into the season, and look what Aaron Judge did. He had similar stats, and he has been absolutely balling the last month. Acuna was probably going to do the same thing because he's a player of similar stature to Judge, if not better. And Acuna has been known for that. He's gotten off the slow starts before and just gone on a tear. For the Braves, this is just very unfortunate. I mean, they're already out their ace for the entire year in Spencer Strider. Sean Murphy was out for a couple months. Austin Riley's out for a few weeks. They are just being ripped apart by injuries, while the Mickey Phillies have played one team over 500 all year, which was the Braves, and they lost. I don't care. I mean, for the Braves fan, this has to be all the more frustrating, knowing the Phillies, who have not played any competent opponents all year, just winning crazy games, and the Braves have been struggling with injuries all year. Maybe it's deja vu. Maybe Acuna's out for the year with an ACL injury and the Braves go on a crazy run again and win the World Series. You never know. But in the end of the day, this is just terrible for baseball. Prayers up for Acuna on a speedy recovery, and I hope he comes back and does better than ever. Make sure to subscribe, guys, and make sure to like for more recaps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.